How's it going, mates? This is Mrjacharles. We're back with Clannad. And previously, we've had to deal with like a dickhole school council. We wanted to open a drama club and do something fun, and they were like, no. I don't know why they even said. They didn't even give a good excuse, but you know, I guess that's the point of the game. They're meant to like just be dickholes because they represent the system, and I don't know, we're meant to like rise above the system somehow by fighting for what we care about. But you know, I still think it's kind of dickish that you could have at least given us a reason for like not being able to do a drama club now. Anyway, now we're gonna comfort Furukawa, tell us about what happened, and then I don't know, fucking do something about it, I guess. Once I return to the courtyard, Furukawa comes running up to me. How was it? Listen, Furukawa. Yes, just ignore him and do it. Ignore him? I don't think we should do that. Probably not, but the student council doesn't deserve our respect either. But if the student council told us not to, I'm saying I don't accept their judgment. They don't understand who it is they really ought to be helping. Do we really have to follow the orders of an unjust student council? And Furukawa, we're delinquents, remember? I mean, that's true. I actually think of just doing it. I mean, I would have thought, like, if we tried to set up a council and stuff, they'd come in and be like, no, stop that. After that, we go around reposting the recruitment flyers throughout the school before leaving. I'm just gonna get taken down again. Another night in Sunohara's room. Okay. Phew, I'm exhausted after today. Hey, don't come in here acting like this is your room or something. I mean, it basically is at this point. We literally broke in and dragged you outside. Like, well, we got a rugby player to do it, but I'm not gonna get over that. I just kind of accept that this guy's just not got a room. He's just dealing with whatever Toyama can dish him. What's wrong with that? It just means I feel like I can relax in here. It's practically a compliment. Well, I guess that's true. It'd be perfect if you weren't here, though. Wow, okay. Yeah, just take over. I have 2 places to go. That's funny. I was thinking the exact same thing. After we glare at each other for a bit, I lie down and Sunahara begins to read some magazines. Do you not have any manga or anything? Why do you always look at magazines? Oh yeah, that's right. So are you and that drama club girl going out? Ha ha ha. I'm glad you mentioned that because I want you to fucking interact with us. I want this to be a love triangle, except, you know, Sunohara's not interested in, you know, like that bit's not connected. Like a love arrow, if you will. Like an arrow pointing. Wait, I jerked my body off the floor. What did you see that would make you think that? What did I see? You dashed off at lunch today. And when I saw you next, you were meeting her in the courtyard. Don't know that'd be enough to mix you up, you idiot. She was crying, wasn't she? You were trying desperately to comfort her, and you were splitting a piece of bread. If she's not your girlfriend, then what kind of relationship do you have? She's the drama club president, and I'm her helper. Oh wait, so we're actually admitting this now. Well, I guess he's been wondering long enough. Yeah, right. I'm telling you, it looked like something was going on between you two. And now that I think about it, you were going off with her when you said you had business you had to take care of after school, weren't you? I always thought it was strange that you were getting so involved in club activities. There's nothing I can say back to him. Of course, the actual situation is a lot more complicated. Is it though? I'd say it's far less complicated. For example, I'm not just helping her. Her very existence is saving me. How? I mean, if you want to say from the dad, isn't Sunohara's room doing that for us? Stuff like that. Even if I tried to explain all those things to Sunohara, I doubt he'd be convinced. Well, I'm fucking not. So I decide to lie. Fine, why not? Well, actually, what is it? Her family runs a bakery. And? Well, it's a ridiculously cool bakery. It's been in magazines on TV and stuff. They even have customers come in from far off just to buy their stuff. I tried some of their bread for myself and wow, it was delicious. Huh. If you become friends with her, it's an all the bread you can eat kind of deal. Are you serious? Yeah, her parents are super nice. They let her friends eat their bread totally for free. Wow, so that's what was going on. Is this where, like, Sunohara actually likes the bread like a weirdo? That does make sense. I never saw you as the type to be interested in a boring girl like that. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I basically see her as a walking piece of bread. Nice, cool. It's good to see that we, you know, talk behind our friends' backs. I see. So, you think you can let me in on this one? Oh no, I made it sound too appealing. I mean, what did you fucking expect? It's cool, right? I want to get a piece of this. Sorry, that's not happening. She hates you. Yes, okay. Seriously? I barely met her. I know, right? Apparently, the only thing she hates more than blonde hair is cockroaches. So it was this. He pulls on his bleached bangs. Although, also she's... yeah, God hates all the blondes. What the Why would you hate someone for their hair colour? It was as ridiculous as hating someone for their skin colour. Also, she gets incredibly annoyed at hard to read names like Sunohara. Or like Furukawa. Oh, just leave me alone. Either way, that's what's going on. Huh. So I need to start by getting her to like me. It seems just like she hasn't given up yet. Or he hasn't even. I just hope this doesn't backfire on me. Well, it probably will. Oh, are we back in our dream world? Oh, well, I didn't expect this so soon. What are we going to dream of? Like a fucking... a nuke? A Call of Duty 360 no-scope, but it's the perfect one. But we no-scope our mum by accident. She made this body of mine, so I guess we were dreaming about mum or some shit. It's made out of junk. The pieces of junk dot this vast plain, scattered among the dry grass. They're buried in the ground, and their corners jut out from the earth. They look like corpses of some sort to me. Tons of dead bodies. Well, that's nice. All kinds of dead bodies. As I think about it, I shudder. My body is made of those pieces. Yet this junk was able to come together to make a proper body. It's not as if I can find my limbs suddenly falling off for no reason. In that case, it should be possible to make another conscious junk doll, just like how I was made. If you search around here, you can find all the scrap you'd ever need. I mean, if you want, if you really must, I use my small body to begin gathering junk, just as I'm sure she did when putting me together. Right. Go back to our room. She looks at me quizzically as I do it. I try to connect the pieces of scrap together in front of her. But while I may be able to put one piece into another, they always fall apart. She understands what I'm trying to do, though, and does it for me. This time, the pieces stay. I point to my own body. Okay, you want a new body? I cross my arms to tell her that this has nothing to do with me. A friend? You want a friend? That's not why I'm doing this. I just felt like things would be more fun if there were more dolls like me around. But either way, the result would be the same, so I nod. Yes, I guess you're right. You were lonely by yourself. I'm sorry. That's not true, but I continue to stare up at the girl's face. I might not be able to do it. Is that okay? I nod. Then I'll try. The girl begins to put the junk together. Alright, cool. And this is how the human race was formed. Okay, when we run out of parts, we walk around the plane to find more. We go back and forth, making trip after trip. It's only after doing this that I begin to realise something. Making my body was so much work. I mean, if this is meant to be an allegory for something, I don't know what. I don't know what this is meant to... I don't know. We've travelled far to find scrap today. We stand at the top of a hill looking out at the horizon. The earth stretches on endlessly. It goes out as far as the eye can see. What could be on the other end of it? I compare myself to the grass growing next to me. But I can't tell for sure with this tiny body of mine. Look! I turn around to face the voice, and I see her holding an animal to her chest. So there were living creatures in this world apart from me. It's covered in fluffy white hair, and has two curly horns, one by each ear. I don't like it. It doesn't seem to have any interest in people. Not that I'm a person. It's as if it doesn't even notice us. Still, she enjoys playing with it, even if it doesn't react. She pats its head and tummy as she holds it, all the while slowly climbing the hill to make a deal with God. I follow after her. At the top of one hill, we find a herd of these animals. While they're all of different sizes, both big and small, they're the same species. The girl places the animal she's holding down on the ground. It walks towards its herd, not even looking back at her once. Seeing this makes me think. Animals are fucking dicks, and they should stop being so fucking self-centered when we actually look after them. I mean, They must not have hearts. They just exist. If it never had any interest in her, of course it wouldn't turn back or feel sad about parting ways. Still, the only living creatures in this world besides her are those things. That must be why she enjoys interacting with them. Why don't they interact with her? As I watch the animals, I see them unemotionally tear flowers out from the ground they're sprouting on and chew them up. If those things keep multiplying, this green field will quickly become a wasteland. No matter how much she loves them, she surely wouldn't want that to happen. I place the junk I'm carrying down on the ground, then charge into the pack of animals to drive them off. At least I try to do that, but they give up without a fight, change locations, and begin to eat more grass. My actions were meaningless. What's wrong? Are you mad? I hear the girl's voice behind me. No, I'm sad. Do you want me to pat your head? Well, yes, I do. I sit still, looking at the now upturned soil. Does she not feel anything when she sees nature this despoiled? Not sadness or loneliness? She crouches down and pats my head. I can tell by the shadows. There's just nothing we can do about this. Those are her words to me. She goes on. Things are always changing. That's the only thought I can come to. I mean, that was nice. A little message about climate change. Do we find out that Greta Thunberg was the mother? What did that... I don't know. I've given up trying to understand the story. I just live with it. Morning! I went to sleep late last night, so I wake up feeling terrible. I tell my eyes to open, but they don't. I force myself to sit up in bed and just rest there for a while. If I'm not around, she probably won't know what to do. I slip out of my futon, somewhat stumbling in my sleep-deprived, only half-awake state. Okay. Oh, there's my friend. Good morning. Well, so much for getting away from her. Yeah, morning. You seem sleepy. Yeah, I was dreaming about being a robot and fucking hating goats. I mean, it really kept me up. Like, thinking about it, I don't know. Yeah, ridiculously so. You seem like you're going to fall asleep during class, Okazaki-san. As always. Yeah, I'm sure I will. I'm also sleepy. You too? Yes, I was so busy thinking about things last night that I couldn't sleep very much. What were you thinking about? How to make the student council approve of the drama club's activities. That's not gonna happen. No one believes in anyone in this fucking town. Huh. What about gathering signatures? If we get enough, I'm sure that the boy at the student council will reconsider. He's not that much of a pushover. He's a student just like us. I'm sure he'll understand. I wonder about that. What if he's a student, or if he's got a heart, or if he's got a soul? I don't know if you could get that many signatures at this school. I mean, the drama club was disbanded because there weren't anyone who'd wanted to join it in the first place, right? Well, if you put it that way, yes. I guess I was being a little naive. I mean, it's fine, but... the two of us start climbing the hill once more. Lost within the crowd of students, which don't exist on this road, but whatever, let's imagine them. But the two of us are different. I think this to myself as though we're special. Or is this delinquent theory again, where you think, oh, well, you know, we're rebels, we're the special kind. Lunch break. They've got torn down after all. That didn't take long. Ignore it, just put them back up. I don't think I want to put them up anymore. Why not? I kind of feel bad for them. For who? The Big Dango family. I'm taken aback by the comment. Excuse me? Putting them back up every time they're torn down makes me feel like we're using the Dangos as some kind of tool. Well, we are. I doubt that line of reasoning would work on her, though. So let's just give up. Okay, then what do we do? The information session is next week, isn't it? The posters that were up got taken down, so anyone who was thinking of coming may start to feel unsure about the whole thing. They might think the meeting's postponed or even cancelled. I suppose you're right. So what are you going to do, club president? So is our only option to keep posting the flyers then? Even if it's like playing whack-a-mole? That's how I see it, at least. If that's what gets the information in front of as many eyes as possible, that's what we do. Okay. Alright, let me borrow the original flyer. I'll go make some copies. Huh? What's the matter? You don't have it, Okazaki-san. I gave it to you yesterday, remember? I said to hold on to it because it's the master copy. Ah, so that was the original? Indeed, where is it? Did you bin it? Since I saw a billboard without our flyer... What? I kind of took it and posted it there. Ah, shit. Ah, you some kind of idiot. Don't you remember how much I hammered that point home? I just remembered. I was so busy thinking of something else when I was posting them. I was praying that lots of people would see them. So I guess that means we have to draw it all over again? Yes, I believe so. You do it. Okay, I'll give it my best. I'll give it my best and draw a lot. A lot of what? Dangos. No. What? If you have to draw them, can you just draw one? They're just a big family. That means there's a lot of them. They help each other out. What's wrong with them having the occasional dango be a lone wolf? Straddling a motorcycle on a journey to nowhere. Yeah, that's what we can do. A dango would never do something like that. Man, she's desperate to get this right. All families have a black sheep, don't they? Not the big dango family. They may fight from time to time, but they always get along in the end. Putting aside how well they got along, I'm not putting it aside. They get along. This is the one thing she's passionate about. That's why I like them. The big dango family all get along. I guess there's more to her liking them than just their cuteness. I see. Yes, that's how it is. Then I guess we'll get drawing. Why am I getting into it too? I don't understand myself sometimes. Here we go. I take down a traffic safety poster on the wall. After turning it around, I thrust it towards Furukawa. Use this, you can draw a lot on it. It's big, so you can probably draw 10,000 or so. Well, I mean that's a bit excessive, but okay. There aren't that many dangos, well, you know, unless they were getting really, you know, busy. Knock knock. It's fine, just draw them. This paper is too big. Then draw the big dangos too. Knock knock. That would be embarrassing. Just draw them. Bam! Yes? Furukawa turns around. There stands Sunahara kicking the wall. And I think this is where I'm going to end the episode. Only because I've been looking forward to this triangle and it's finally might actually fucking happen. So yeah. I'm enjoying the game, but I'm still withdrawn about it because I don't know, maybe I want something more to happen. Maybe I want like a quick time puzzle or something. But I'm still gonna play it, and I'm still hoping you guys are enjoying it. So, despite all the mean comments I've had, like, been making recently, please don't think I don't want to play the game or anything. I do. I just kind of can't wait for the good stuff to happen. But when is that going to be? Is it going to be soon? Or am I going to wait another like 10, 20 bloody episodes? Well, we may see that in the next episode. But yeah, if you want to play the game for yourself, have a bit of fun setting up a drama club being shut down, there'll be a link to the game in the description down below. Now, without further ado, don't forget to subscribe to the channel until next time. See ya!